Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the New York Mets. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. So the New York Mets were not in the postseason last year, but they've made some key additions, and they're among the league favorites now. There's a real hunger around this team, Chris, and with the fan base, they really think they've got a shot to make some noise this year.
They do, Boog, and I don't think that's unrealistic. They made some nice moves in the offseason, tried to build up their roster, and now they look primed for a big year. Of course, that's not a guarantee of success. We've seen teams go on big spending sprees in the offseason in the past and just not back it up once the games start, but they look like a real contender to me.
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Kodai Senga. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
High in the air, out to right. Makes the grab, one down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
So now the DH spot, Blake Perkins. Fastball for a strike. Senga, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a forkball, a cutter, a slider, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. And here it comes.
That's a ball.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
One out, bases empty. Next offering upstairs.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Inside, ball 4.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Runner on at first with one gone. Next for the Brewers, Christian Yelich.
As a pitcher, you don't want to throw him get me over fastballs just for strikes. You really need to command your pitches to this guy at the plate.
Next pitch way upstairs. Won't chase that time. Kicks and fires. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And he deals. And that one hammered. Bader going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back here at Citi Field. And pitching in this game, Freddie Peralta. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
0-1 now. Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. And down on strikes. 1 gone here.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. And he tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And now it's Juan Soto. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. One down, base is empty. Fouled off to the right. The punch out there. 2 gone now.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call. The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. The pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 away. And now it's William Contreras. Bounce to third. Hampson. And a couple of quick outs.
That is it. The right fielder, Jackson Chorio.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chorio, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Chorio, only 20 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
That's outside.
And that's outside, and that's ball 1. Just off the outside edge. The 2-1. Lifted in the air down the left side, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Warning track, ball, and you can touch them all, baseball man. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. I mean, come on. There is no better way to get your big league career started than going deep in your very first at bat. And I can recall some pretty big names doing it when they first came up. Starlin Marte and Aaron Judge come to mind immediately, and I'm sure he's absolutely floating on cloud 9 right now.
Now at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here on opening day. And a foul ball. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Hauls it in to end the inning. Milwaukee strikes first on this solo jack. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Peralta back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. And the 0-1.
Ball. That's inside.
Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty.
That's ball 2.
So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
And strike 2. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Brandon Nimmo in the box now. No balls and a strike. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and a count 1-2. And another ball. Righty delivers. Wouldn't chase that time.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Got him. And now 2 gone. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Francisco Alvarez stands in now and watches strike 1. The Mets trailing by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. That one ran inside, almost got him. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And now Bader up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy,
that one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Next offering is outside. Alvarez at third. Bader on at second with 2 down. Not close with that one, and that's ball 2.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bats were set.
And a good eye there. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So 2 down. Here's Garrett Hampson. That one misses. That's 5 straight. And fouled off. The Brewers up by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Line drive. Base hit. 1 run is in. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Base is still loaded with 2 out.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. And ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. This one popped up. He's under it. Brings it in for the third out. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. And a pitch. Fouled off left side. That one off the mark, and the count is 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, he's really working that inside corner with the putter. I'll tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
And another ball. This one in the air. Gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
The third baseman,
Andrew Monasterio up now for the Brewers. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Tied up here in the early going. Out to center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Flied to right his first time. 1-1 there. Foul ball. Two out, space is empty. Here's a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still tied 1-1. Back here in Queens, here's some real power at the plate. Juan Soto.
You know, Boog, we know folks have heard us say Juan Soto is young. I'm going to avoid calling him that, but I will mention he's still younger than multiple prospects currently on the top 100 list, despite already playing 6 years in the bigs.
Soto checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Did not go. And that's in for a strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. Get out of town. And this place is rocking. His first homer of the year. It's 2-1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one misses. 3-2 now. And that's ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Alonso now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Off-balance speed, there's one. On to Hoskins. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport. It's still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off. One run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
1 ball.
Next offering down in the dirt. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Left-hand batter waits. Off the mark there. And now it's 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Alvarez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And that is that. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Citi Field. Now Blake Perkins.
Blake Perkins.
The pitch. Fastball for a strike. Going 1. Kicks and deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's one down. Now it's Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that's in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
1 down. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Struck out swinging his first time. Outside low. And that is ball one. And the right-hander deals. There's the strike.
One ball, one strike.
Yelich over at first with one away. Up and in, and it's 2-1. At the belt and fires. Yelich goes. Ball outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, catcher,
William Contreras now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. Popped up. McNeil drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Tying run in scoring position here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
Peralta back to work. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And there's one down.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. He reached out a walk his first time. And there's a ball.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The wind and the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind of the pitch. This to third, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Third baseman.
Garrett Hampson getting ready to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. Out towards right center field. Mitchell really on his horse for it. Makes the grab on the run. And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Ortiz goes 5 feet 9 inches, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, these Brewers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
In for a strike. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And stepping in is the speedy Garrett Mitchell. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Right through there for a strike. The Mets leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Monasterio batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. That misses. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Frankie Lindor. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, do you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too? Fastball for a strike. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
That one missed. And another ball. The line to kick the pitch. Check swing. Now an appeal to 3rd. No, he held back. That's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Foul ball there. Left-hand hitter waits. Way out front for strike 2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Next offering way off the plate. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Peralta keeping him close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And now it's Mark Vientos. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that's outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joel Payamps up and loosening in the pen. Ashby also getting ready. And the righty deals. Falling behind 2-1. Lindor, the base runner at first with 1 out. Check on the runner. Lindor back in standing. 2-1 now. And it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. And the count's full.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate. This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
1-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Well, delivers outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
The pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Mets strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Top 6. This is Bryce Terang. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Pitch.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That gets down for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
No outs, runner at first. And next is the designated hitter, Blake Perkins. Brings it in, dives for the bag, got him. Double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Yelich up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. 2 outs. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joel Payamps.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Ryan Hudson, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Righty to the plate. And it's fouled away. And here it comes. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2. Kicks and fires. And another ball. The 2-2 on the way. Just off the outside edge.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it. Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Alvarez stands in now, looks at that one inside. Nimmo on at first, nobody out. Hit hard, that gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Harrison Bader up now for the Mets.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
On the ground, could be 2. They put the tag on him, and that's 2.
The second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Brewers 1. And we're back. Top of inning number 7, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Rhys Hoskins.
Senga back to work. And there's the strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And here's the catch. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. So they turn things over to the righty, Jose Buto.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Outside low, and that's ball one. And another ball. Pitch is in there, and the count's even at 2. Next offering misses down and away. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that's too high, ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And that one fouled off. With the tying run on at first, you're in game 1 of this 3-game set. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Sliced hard but foul. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. The flip to second. Over to first. Safe.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Now the batter now, Garrett Mitchell. And takes low for ball 1. In there at the knees. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. In the air out to center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand a couple, and they trail it here 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brian Hudson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Leading off, Garrett Hampson. 1 for 2. As the lefty gets to work. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Contreras drifts towards it. 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
So the batting order turns over. And next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. That's a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a strike at the knees. swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Juan Soto now. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
That misses off the outside edge. That one ripped right center field. Mitchell going back. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 3-1.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Vientos, the next to hit, takes outside.
Ball one, no strike.
The pitch. That's ripped. Base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
This one in the air, center field. Mitchell should have this one. Drops into the glove, and the inning is over. The Mets add one to their lead on this solo shot. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens, we're at the top of the 8th. Now here is Andrew Monasterio. The right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Buto, 6'1" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. I'll tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
So up next, Bryce Terang. And downstairs. The wind of the pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. So man aboard. Now it's the DH. Blake Perkett taking over on the mound for the Mets. Number 72. On for his major league debut and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
That misses, and it's 1-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swings and misses, and it's 1-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's out number 2. Here's Yelich at the dish. 1 for 3. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. Here comes the throw. Save. He scores, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run-scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 2 outs, runner on first. And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Line and a base hit into right. Soto gets it back in quickly, and they hold the lead runner at second. Potential tying run now in scoring position.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball, let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
On the ground to third. Base hit into the outfield. Around third. He'll score and then tie. It's 3-all.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Huascar Brazoban.
Number 43, Huascar Brazoban.
Count 1-0.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. The pitch.
That's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Done. The lead runner at second, Contreras. On at first with 2 down. Fastball for a strike. Two now. That one to first. Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Bobby Milner. So coming into the game now on defense, number 17. He takes over as the new first baseman. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo, known for his late inning heroics. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And that one is inside. Left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Good eye right there.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
One down, base is empty. There's the strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the second out.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Bader, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Just off the inside corner, and it's 1-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
2 outs. This ball's chopped to the ground. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. All set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. The pitch. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
0-1's the count.
The shortstop takes a ball. Righty delivers. Fly ball to right. Soto gets under it. Balls it in, and there's one away. Garrett Mitchell digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Up the middle. Sends it to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Had to make a perfect play right there after that nice backhand stop, and he did. He couldn't have transferred the ball from his glove to his hand any better than he did. Just an excellent release.
Next for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here at Citi Field, bottom 9. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. And the pitch. Just missed. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Aaron Ashby getting ready to go. Williams warming up as well. Left-hand batter waits.
2-0.
In the dirt, and the count is 2-0. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Garrett Hampson waiting for a turn at the plate. Kicks and deals. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Baseman, Garrett Hampson.
Making a move at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Luis Angel Acuna. No outs. Runner at first. Now the third baseman, Garrett Hampson. First pitch misses.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Winning run on base at first. No outs. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Francisco Lindor. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Right through there for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Milner keeping an eye on him. One down, winning run at first. Here the last half of inning number 9. And now 2-2. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Juan Soto up next for the Mets. The pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away.
Up next to the bat, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
So up next for New York, Juan Soto, and everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. First offering, runner goes, pitch is low. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Winning run and scoring position with 2 away. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Next pitch is outside. Mark Vientos in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The winning run on second base. Tosses to first. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Mets leave one, still tied 3-3. Now into the ball game on defense, Luis Angel Acuna. He'll play second. We're in extras here. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. Razoban back to work. Right side, Acuna. In plenty of time to first, and here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
And the runner's coming home, and he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And the right-hander deals.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And he deals. Got him swinging.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
And now it's Christian Yelich. And the first pitch misses for ball one. The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess. Definitely not ideal, but the best relievers welcome challenges like this.
Yelich out on the play, and that's the third out. Brewers strand one. Score remains tied at 3. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Aaron Ashby. Substitution now at second base. On a pinch run for the Mets, Jose Siri. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score in a base hit. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Mark Vientos. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And it's even up. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In comes the winning run, and the Mets walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Brewers, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time at the ballpark, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,122. The Mets thank you for your continued support.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go on the hill here today, Frankie Montas.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
All right, ready to go here. And now the center fielder, Wenzel Perez. The wind and the pitch. Fastball in for a strike, and we are underway in game 1 of the series. A dive, he's got it. Throws from his knees. It's there, and that's a great play.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
And next up for the Tigers, Akil Baddoo. In there for strike 1. Baddoo goes 6'1", 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. One down, base is empty. That one not close, and it's 1-1. The wind to kick the pitch. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty. The 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and That's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Terry Carpenter in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Bader sizing this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Half inning complete. We've got no score. And we're back. And today on the hill, Matt Manning.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Francisco Lindor leading things off and takes a strike.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
2-1.
Misses outside. 2-1. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air out towards right center. Perez settles underneath it. Corrals it. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Juan Soto. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Perez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Mark Vientos. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And that's downstairs and outside. Two down, nobody on. Swings and chases a low one there.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That just misses. Now 2-2.
It's a good take.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Through an inning, no score here on the show. Top of the second, here's the left fielder, Riley Green. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that is ball 1. Just missed. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire singing.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
Jump throw on target. He got him. Nice play. Man, Chris, a jump throw like that is certainly worthy of the StatCast treatment. Let's see what the numbers have to say about it.
Yeah, these are some favorable numbers, Boog. This is the type of play that showcases his arm strength. I mean, he made it look easy, but I promise you, that's not a throw every shortstop can make, especially with that much behind it.
So digging in, Matt Vierling. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Wastes no time there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Man at second with one away. And next to hit for Detroit, Colt Heath.
1 ball. No
This
strikes.
one in the dirt, but no advance. That's ball 1. Man at second. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And base hit around third. He'll score, and the Tigers have the lead. 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. I saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
And that one lifted in the air center field. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
And up next for Detroit, Jake Rogers. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. He's in there. First and second, 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach McKinstry. In there, and it's 0-1. Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the second. Just missed. In the air, right field. Soto gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Queens, and here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
That one inside, and that's ball 1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And the righty deals. That one drilled left field. Green going back and brings it in at the wall.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly, so that was awesome.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. That clips a corner. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Not close with that one. 1-2 to count.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Caught him looking for the K. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 1-0. On to the 3rd inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Wenzel Perez. And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Nice grab. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that, that's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Towards first, Alonso. He'll do it himself. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Kerry Carpenter. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Tigers. But they hold a 1-0 lead. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now Bader up to the plate.
Harrison Bader.
Manning back to work. That one called a strike, going 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Ball 1 there. Ball to strike. Late swing fouled off. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Set him down on strikes on just 4 pitches that time, and this was just classic East-West pitching, Blue, and that's not as common these days. They went in, away, in, and then back away for the called 3rd strike, and that kind of pitching makes it tough on you as a hitter to know where to look, especially with 2 strikes.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Left-hand hitter waits. That's down and in. Wouldn't chase that time. 2-1 now. Fought off foul. The Mets down by a run here in the last half of the 3rd. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ripped to 3rd and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Garrett Hampson, hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. Right through there for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Late with the swing there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
This one popped up, middle of the infield. And that'll do it. Mets go down quickly, and it remains 1-0. Back here at Citi Field, now the left fielder, Riley Green. The wind of the pitch. And that one's a little bit low. Ball one. Green, 23 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2019. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Kicks and fires. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And next up for the Tigers, Matt Vierling. A double and a run scored his first time up. And it skips in the dirt. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Keith stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Two outs. Out towards left center. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Francisco Lindor. And here it comes. And ball 1. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 2-2. And the pitch. Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And we're level. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty, one away, and now it's Mark Vientos. That's to third, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Alonso takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. That's inside, and it's 2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Righty to the plate. The punch out there, and there are two outs. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Fly to left his first time. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Francisco Alvarez will hit next. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Late on that fastball.
No ball. 1 strike.
First and second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command.
And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there.
Well, this guy.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Spencer Torkelson.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The pitch. That's in there, and it's 0-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Here comes a pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. Righty delivers. Pitch is in the dirt. 2-2. And that's down and away. Here comes a 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Go ahead run on base. Jake Rogers now at the plate. Right through there for a strike. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Big swing and a miss. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Montas a move to first. Torkelson back easily. Oh, and 2 now. Laser base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Stepping in, Zach McKinstry. And a sac bunt here. Wide throw, and it gets away.
The center fielder,
Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Slap the other way, foul. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And a pitch. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Lindor tracks it down for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Akil Baddoo up now for the Tigers.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. One run is in. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 3. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Up next to the Tigers, the designated hitter, Carpenter.
1 out, runner at second. And next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. 1 out and a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a good eye there.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Pitch. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Drifts towards it. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Here's Riley Green. On the ground right side. Throws to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Harrison Bader. Manning back to work. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Number 1, second baseman, Jeff.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Baddoo settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Third baseman, number 3.
Here's the third baseman, Garrett Hampson. 0 for 1 so far. That one misses. And that's ball 1. The Mets trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a pop-up on the move towards foul ground. And it stays fair.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Fastball for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
2 outs. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Hampson on at second with 2 down. And a pitch. Hit in the air, center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's 4-2.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. And the 1-0. Lindor on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the third baseman, Matt Vierling. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And he deals.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Kicks and deals. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And that's outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Montas is done in this one, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. New pitcher now, number 72.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now it's going to be Colt Keith. Swing and a miss as he was late. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Bader sizing it up. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer.
Two outs, base is empty. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Going, gone. He circles the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 5-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty with 2 away. And next to hit for Detroit, Jake Rogers. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one missing low.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Swings through him for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 5-2. Back here at Citi Field. Juan Soto now.
The right fielder.
Soto's coming off one of his best seasons ever in terms of slugging, playing in San Diego in 2023.
Not even close there. Ball 1.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The designated hitter.
Next to hit, Mark Vientos. 1 for 2. And that's outside, and it's 1-0.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, right field. Baду makes the grab on the run.
Up next to net, the first baseman, Pete.
Here's Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Almost got him. That misses the zone. It's 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And the deficit remains 5-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. The pitch. In the air to left center. Makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Perez at the plate now. That's ball 1. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, no strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. One down, base is empty. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Baddoo, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And another ball. Right-handed reliever.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
In there at the knees for a strike. And now it's filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And the righty deals. Hit on the ground to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and they don't get an out on the play.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Safe at second, and that was not close.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
Baddoo at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And that just misses.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Tigers 5 and the Mets 2. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. Lined into right. Badu makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez. And that one wrapped foul. The Mets trailing by 3 here, the bottom of the 7th. Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
One gone, runner at first. So up next for New York. Hit on the ground, might be 2. McKinstry over to second, throw to first, but he beat him.
Number 1, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 5-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
A.J. Hinch makes another pitching change. Matt Manning done for the afternoon, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back. Pitching change here, Jason Foley.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
And stepping in for New York, Garrett Hampson. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
Looking to get the tying run on base. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Foul ball there. And the right-hander deals. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Out to short. Over to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's down to 1 at 5-4. You're watching Mets baseball on the show NYC. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th at the plate. Riley Green. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Huascar Brazoban.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here it comes. And downstairs. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hampson drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out. One away. Matt Vierling, the next to hit. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Popped in the air, left side. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. And up next for Detroit, Colt Keith.
The second baseman, Colt Keith.
And that's in there at the knees. 2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next one in the dirt. The pitch. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And another ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Alonso takes it himself, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers are shut down there. They lead at 5-4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tyler Holton. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Nobody out. Lindor has a chance to tie it. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. The line to kick the pitch.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The line of the pitch. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Juan Soto waiting to hit for the Mets. The line of the pitch. Got him looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Juan Soto up now for the Mets. And that's in there at the knees. Strike 2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And now Mark Vientos. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Here's a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Now, and the Mets go 1-2-3. We go to the 9th, and now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Razabon back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. At the belt and fires. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And that drops in for a strike. Fastball for a strike. And a full count now. Kicks and fires. Bounce to the left side. Hampson tosses across the first, and they get Torkelson for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Jake Rogers digs in now. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Reed Garrett. This is his first appearance of the season. Rogers tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And he'll step off and take the signs again. And a swing and a miss. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the Tigers, Zach McKinstry.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
The shortstop takes a ball. Swings and misses, and one down below the zone. And the pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Bader should have it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Mets 4. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Will Vest.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And the pitch. That's off the mark, and that is ball one. And there's a ball. That one hit to right. Brings it in. One up, one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
And fouled off. On a line. Pulls it in on the run. And there's two down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
One strike away.
One ball.
Chase
Two
that
strikes.
time. Two outs. Outside.
2-2.
And another ball.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Bounce to the right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Mets, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.